So I'm wearing a red lipstick, right? But still red lipstick looks so amazing because I haven't done any makeup. Makeup is having its own moment. Whereas with this red lipstick, I would have also done a very heavy old makeup. Will it look the same? Of course not, because the moment of this red lipstick will be taken away from the eye makeup. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. So today's chapter is the art of less is more. So hi, I'm Samragi. The fact that I'm shooting now is for a reason. So in life, what generally happens is that we tend to listen to a lot of the things going around us and we literally get confused. Less is more. What does this basically mean? It's very heavy word, right? But it's not. I was not aware of it. Nobody is aware of it at the initial stage but slowly and steadily my life experience, I understood really best thing ever happened to me. So being a very kind soul, friendly soul, extrovert soul, etc, I tend to give a lot and also take a lot of information, this little brain. So lately in life, since 2022, I have realized I have been through a lot, right? After 20, I would say my healing journey, my self-awareness journey started. So talking a bit about my past, I used friends with all. Every single people knew me. Now also every single people know me. But there is a thin line of difference between previous 2020 Samragi and upgraded version 2024 to 2025 Samragi, that she knows her limits, her boundaries. What happened was, like 2020 Samragi, she would get influenced by every single thing and giving her goddess energy to every single people who did not even deserve everything, like not only in friendships but also in family. Like I am the elder daughter. So what happens is, like, when I will be greeting with everyone, I will be giving everyone my energy, the goddess Samragi energy. Every single people come to my home, I'll be sitting with them, I'll be talking with them, draining my energy AF and taking a lot of limiting beliefs and a lot of unwanted opinions into my life, which is really not required. And that subconscious functional system of my brain, and I started believing in those things which was not even the things to be believed. One aunt or anyone came and told me this thing happens like that, and I believe that. My friend will come and tell you shouldn't do this because this is not the thing you should be doing. So I would have believed that. I would literally get influenced by every single people's opinion because that's their perspective, their opinion. But I used to feel like, of course, I used to feel like inferior. I was also not the favorite of my six cousins just because of my vibrational aura, and I carried with me to my next phase of life, from my school life to my college life, not in the family perspective or relative perspective, saying like it went with me to my career life also, professional life also, everything. From my school life to attracting those kind of friends only in my college life, then attracting those kind of friends in my university life, and etc. I wouldn't say that those relationships were harmful to me, but those relationships also taught me so many things. And believing, I used to take this information from this person, this information from this person, this information from this person. As I already inbuilt this kind of personality in me, when I will be getting influenced by every single one, I used to literally get confused that what shall I do, what Samragi wants. Like my friends used to say that this teacher is like this teacher is like that. I used to get influenced. Like whatever information I used to get, I used to believe that this is only the reality and this is only the information out there and I should be abiding by it. While I was abiding by it, another information came, then I was to jump onto that information. This is very dangerous because I have been through it and I know it's confusing. You literally lose yourself following every single thing. So now I will tell you one single thing and pray that you will be literally listening to me as an elder sister or whatever, like best friend, whatever you call it. So I found this literally the art of less is more in university life, and I need to convey it to you also, because like who am I to keep it within myself? And you should also get help, because I know that even you feel like this, that whatever the society, like everybody is telling us, everybody is having their own perspective. We tend to believe in that. Sometimes what happens, the way they deliver the message, so precise and so professional or apt, we are bound to believe in them. But you need to realize that they are also human being, you are also human being. They have their own perspective of life, you have your own perspective of life. You can choose to live your life exactly the way you want to live, until and unless it's harming someone else or harming some other creature or anything in general, some energy in general, and unless it's harming you also. If you are doing it for yourself and you are content with it without harming yourself, you can do it. You need to really operate your mind in such a way that everybody has their own perspective, everybody has created their concept of life. So I have to create my own concept. Suppose this is a vase, right? This is like, if suppose the seller tell me that this vase is only for orange flowers, you are not allowed to keep any other flower, and I'll be like, अच्छा हाँ, maybe कुछ हो जाएगा मुझे, ये अगर orange flower जगह वो कुछ लगाया, so I will not put orange. But who is he to tell you that which flower you can do? This is a vase, and vases are meant to keep flowers of your choice. And I wish to keep red and yellow flower in. Pardon me, it's just fake flowers. I wish to keep these two flowers in this. Who will stop me? Of course not. And even the beautiful vase is allowing these flowers to be kept over. So I have seen people literally, I used to believe in this thing, a lot of the superstitions, like if you do this then this will happen, if you do this then this will happen. Bro, like, until and unless you are believing in it, until and unless you feel content or you feel lighted with it, you are no one to take a lot of informations, make yourself feel so heavy. I have talked about pouring and getting empty, right? But also there is another concept where you can taking unwanted things from others, unwanted opinion, unwanted judgment, unwanted information, unwanted things, and what happens is like you get so confused. Like, another classic example of samragi, like when you consume a lot of reels, do you feel productive after it or do you feel drained? Honestly tell me. Human like me who is working on themselves or who is trying to work on themselves, they literally feel drained, not even kidding, like so draining. Like if you watch a full blown movie, it's more like creative or it's more productive, I would rather say, than just scrolling. So many like memes come, like any type of like reels, cringe reels, and then a lot of double meaning reels. A lot of the people, what they want to wish, like, you get it, right? Then your brain system is literally this much tiny, it literally cannot take, and it will feel drained. It will need relaxation after that. You will not be able to produce that much of productive stuffs. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you really do something in a greater level, you have to limit with the informations you're getting from any kind of source, human being, be it social media, anything, and to literally operate from your belief. And when you start doing it, you will literally reflect so many things within yourself, that oh acha, I like this also, acha, I like this also. Like suppose in a garden, suppose this is a garden, okay, and this garden is yours, and this is not only a garden where only sunflower can be grown or only rose can be grown, but this is a garden of yours, and you are the owner of it, and you literally choose that which flower of your choice or your preference will be planted over here. Not only flowers, you can also plant one row of fruit, one row of vegetable, one row of flowers in it, literally one row of herbs in it. Literally you can literally create a new imagining with me. Sometimes we stop reflecting in ourselves, and just because people told us that you have to operate in this manner only, we tend to operate in that manner. You are the owner of your thoughts, so you have to be very precise of what you intake in it. You cannot intake everything which is available, right? You have to be very much intentionally precise, and that will create a simplicity. That will be a lot of like categorized way. Like suppose from this category I literally want this, from this category I want this, from this category I want this, from category I want this. Simple. Like in barbecue or in buffet, you have a plate, right? There is so many varieties. Do you take everything and you feel fulfilled? No, I generally don't. I take little of everything which are my preference. Like from the starter I take little, the high tea I take little, then main course I take little, from dessert a lot of the options I take little. So that's what I'm trying to say, and you will feel content after that. Everybody is trying to figure out in their life, so you need to operate that. They have their own perspective, I have my own perspective, and I am trying to figure it, and I'll find my own destination. So that's the art of less is more. What you intake, limiting the opinions and whatever you intake, it really gives you clarity, simplicity, intention, and also a lot of calmness and peace to your life, to live it fully. and you will literally show up just like this red lipstick.